5 years after the launch of Hades, the full release of its sequel, Hades 2, is finally upon us. The roguelike hack-and-slash set in the mythical Greek underworld, Hades 2 changes locations and gives us a new main character to play as with a whole new suite of abilities. So today, let's look at the reviews for Hades 2. First, allow me to tell you about the game itself. Hades 2 is the sequel to the popular Supergiant game Hades. It's set in the underworld like its predecessor, but this time it follows protagonist Melanoi instead of Zagreus, and it sees you attempting to kill Kronos, the Titan of Time, instead of escape the underworld. Visually, it's quite similar to its predecessor with its stunningly colorful underground locations and beautifully rendered interpretations of the gods. The game currently also plays pretty similar to its predecessor, albeit with an entirely new suite of abilities, weapons, and upgrade paths. It takes what Hades did so well and changes just enough to make it feel like an entirely new game without losing its flavor. The game is also a roguelite, meaning that every time you die, you reset back to the beginning. Although Hades and Hades 2 both really lean into meta progression, meaning that between runs, when you're back at the hub world, which in Hades 2 is the crossroads, you can upgrade a ton of abilities in order to make yourself more powerful on subsequent runs. This makes the game continually easier as you progress, all leading to an addicting loop, one perfect for anybody who enjoyed the first game. As such, Hades 2 would have to do something drastically wrong to falter in the eyes of critics, but it appears that its early access period and its commitment to the things that made the first game great have put it in pole position for excellent reviews. Hades 2 currently sits at a 93% rating with 97% of critics recommending it. These are almost the exact same numbers that its predecessor received, as it appears to be a worthy and excellent sequel. There are so many good reviews to go through with almost nothing bad said about the experience. First, let's start off with one of the lowest scores I've seen, an 88. PC Gamer's Tyler Culp said, despite some stumbles in its opening hours, Hades 2 blooms with flexible combat and unforgettable characters. From there, it's up and up, with the game only receiving 9s or perfect scores. Jade King from The Gamer gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, stating, while you are experiencing a grand journey across an uncompromising depiction of Greek mythology, it is the small moments in Hades 2 that shine brightest. Intimate conversations between old friends or bittersweet reunions with long-lost family members as the moon of Selene hangs daintily overhead. If Supergiant is now destined to leave this universe behind, it goes out on the highest note possible. Another perfect review score came from IGN, who gave the game a 10 out of 10 and said, Hades 2's art is breathtaking, its characters are captivating, the combat is fast, fun, endlessly varied and tactical, and the music is spectacular. Yet another perfect review came in from Dexerto with a 5 out of 5, saying, Hades 2 is an unbelievable triumph for more reasons than a pair of human hands can count. Supergiant Games' sequel is a bold evolution of the original that flawlessly executes new ideas to deliver the best roguelike of this generation. The praise goes on and on and on, every review saying that the story, the art, the music, the characters, the world, the bosses, all of it are perfect. Hades 2 has landed as well as it possibly could have, and now it's time for players to get their hands on it. The game has been accessible to players for almost a year and a half now, as its early access started back on May 6th of 2024. In that time, players have given the game an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam, with over 37,000 reviews accounting for a 96% positive rating. Players can't wait to get their hands on the full release of the game, and it being a day one Switch 2 launch is an exciting prospect. I feel like a lot of players, myself included, will gravitate towards that platform, as being able to play Hades 2 on the go is one of the best imaginable ways to experience the game. The roguelike genre has become one of the biggest in gaming, especially in the indie scene, and Hades 2 is the marquee launch for it. It'll be exciting to see just how much buzz stirs up around the game over the following months, and hey, maybe it even can make a push for Game of the Year, although this year is stacked. So that is Hades 2. Its launch definitely snuck up on us just like Silksong's did, but it's an excellent experience. Players and reviewers are absolutely in love with it, and it's bound to become a staple in the roguelike genre. Will you be playing Hades 2? Let us know down in the comments below, and for everything else, keep it right here at Game Rant.